We're live now. You can't see me yet. This is the beginning of the video and no one's on it. Now we have our one viewer. Welcome. This is the TubaDylan live studio late night show. The most random show on the internet about tubas, about love, hope, pain, truth, and laughs. Is this your first time here? Or are you the two people that always check in to say hello? We're just hanging out here. The show's just beginning. Nobody knows where it's gonna go. We just know there could be a Mo. Welcome to the program. I think my volume might be a little low today. Check something out. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us here, it's once again the middle of the night. My responsibilities of being a father and husband are on hold for a few minutes. And I'm in here, this YouTube Center for Tuba Control. This is the headquarters of the Tuba universe. Whether you know it, like it, or fully understand it, this is the TubaDylan Show. Shout the positivity, my friends. The free world is not going to be around forever. So love freedom while you can have it, while you can still grab it, and use that freedom to find knowledge. Here, we hope to gain knowledge about tubas. But if you like other things, just ask, because I like talking about stuff, or whatever. Welcome to the Tuba Room. go ahead and say hello in the comments. It makes me know that you're really alive. If you're really alive, say, yo, Dylan, how's it going, man? That's all you gotta do. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Oh, you're watching this 3 weeks after it aired? Yeah, okay, not you. No, but you know who I'm talking to. I wasn't talking to you before, but now I'm talking to you. Welcome. Hello. People of the earth. I come in peace. And I'm going to oil my tuba now. Share that experience with you. Let's go get it. Okay, getting it out here. I should be sharing with you my thoughts as I'm moving around. I'm thinking, what mouthpiece should I pull out? It's just a quick mouthpiece to put into this double C tuba. Yes, Adam, I had a good day. Oh, headphones weren't working. Wow. Okay, well, I understand that. I've got a pair of headphones that have a totally bent end on them, and they're such, I like them so much. They're old school Pioneer DJ headphones, and I've kept them for that reason, because I like them so much. Super, super cool ones. But I can't use them because I'm not handy, and I know that if I try to be handy, so gross. Back in the day, I would have done this one. But no one else comes in here. It's just my crap. I think that most tuba players have that same experience. Yeah, did you have a nice day? Dramatic. I didn't even know what track was playing right now. It's so hip hoppy. Don't mind it, but got the horn here. Boop. Soundtrack on hold. I'm gonna look at this thing. Let's see here. Let's get a better look at it for now. Yeah. Lots of practice. I just got off work. Oh, wow. This is my practice. This is the only time I play in practice, is if I go live here. And I don't usually even play, so don't really practice much. Once in a while, I'll grab a horn downstairs and play through something. But, you know, I don't know. That's why I'm so terrible. So yeah, this is this Mack brass horn that needs some TLC. This horn is not broken in yet for me. So if that makes sense. There's a breaking in period of tubas. Here. But I'll still, let me play a few notes on it. Let's see. Just before I start messing with it. Oh, that's better. Let me switch cameras over here. I have all these cameras in here, guys. It's pretty wacky, but I love it. Let's see if this works. Oh, that camera might be dead. Oh, poor camera. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That's the one I wanted. Here, I'm gonna go check it. Maybe you can watch me check it. Here, I'll put a different one on. So oh, there it comes. Okay, it's slow. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Now, hopefully, we're not going to max anything out. So. Looks like something's happening. A little bit of reverb on there. Anything? Might be too much. Maybe a little bit too much. Hit it too hard. This horn definitely needs. Oh, was I playing through the Sony? Sorry, guys. I probably just blew your ears out. Sorry, I think I just probably blew your ears out, which is. I try not to do that. So sorry to the two people who are here, and I'll try not to. If I'm going to play the horn, I need to mute this mic. This should sound better. This needs oil, big time. It's good to get a lot of practice in. That's for sure. All right, I'm continuing with my slide polling. This is so exciting for us tuba players. But join me in the chat. I can't believe that anyone is around at this time of night. But yeah, this is usually the time where I can actually come in here and have a little time to myself. Or at least time I'm willing to share, because I spend plenty of time with myself. Okay, yeah, that's starting to get better. There's always a wear-in period for new tubas, and I have barely played this tuba other than a couple weeks before I did the review of it. And not much after that. But welcome to the late night impromptu tuba oiling session here on the TubaDylan live stream. Hopefully not much is going on with you, just like me. Had a good day with the kids and put them all to sleep safe and sound. And now I'm here to spend a few minutes on the internet with any of you who would like to join me in my internet friendship live from North Carolina. With greasy fingers, I greet you. This is the TubaDylan program. My name is Dylan. I play the tuba. I'm also very much into filmmaking and recording, and like to talk about gear, and has probably tried out more gear and used more things than most people on the earth, actually. Not that I'm bragging, that just happens to be what's happened. So, you can ask me about audio gear and video gear, music gear, life, nothing. Ask me why sometimes I look at the camera and why sometimes I don't. But tell me about your day, and maybe one of your tubas. Or what's been a struggle of you playing your tuba, say, in the last several weeks and months. If you don't have anything to say at all because it's the middle of the night and who wants to watch this anyway, I fully understand. I really do. But I was going to oil the horn anyway, and this is like the only way I can get myself to fire up this machine. So, at least until I get bored of it, I will stay here with even the one person who is here with me right now. I do appreciate your friendship, whoever you are. I totally mean it. I'm not like people. I've always really enjoyed having friends and meeting all different types of people. Whoa, I'm getting so slimy now. This is the lanolin oil. This horn being, a little bit more factory raw than some other tubas I've received. It's really getting there now. Now it's getting really smooth, but the first couple times I oiled it, it's only been oiled like 3 times, maybe 4. It's now starting to really feel nice, which is great. It is great. So I got some new tuba books here. I don't know if you found them. There's some etude books, and I got the 100 excerpt book, which to me looks really interesting. Like a lot of those excerpts, or at least some of them, I used to practice when I was really into that tuba audition, want to win an orchestra job scene. Blow some of this valve oil through the lead pipe right now. I do think that, playing heavy metals and stuff, I don't know, it might be toxic, it might not. Some people swear by ingesting silver, so maybe people who play silver instruments and have them all over their hands and wipe their face with the tarnish and whatnot get benefits from the silver. That's kind of a wild thing to think about. But never know. So I've never played this mouthpiece with this one. I better turn that. Oh, all this time? All this time my mic was down. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man, tonight's sort of a technical failure. Well, hi, whoever's still listening, probably you could barely hear me because it was just through the Tuba mic. And now I'm through the Sony mic. But that's all right. I'll put it back to the Tuba mic and just kind of play around for fun. See if I can get something to happen on there. Let's see here. Let's switch cameras again. Let's try this one. Really see the music too well from here that I have here. Now if I have this camera on, you can't really hear me, checking some of the levels here. Oh, now there are actually people watching. I'm checking some of the levels here. I wonder if that's distorting through the stream. Probably very unpleasant to hear, but that's all right. I'm just playing around. Let's see here. Maybe this is better. Hopefully you can hear something. Okay. Well, still like this one. The valves need to be oiled now. That was kind of the whole point of coming on and chilling right here. So that's going to be next. I'm sure this is super exciting for you folks. But I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Lanolin butter. Some may think it's the worst thing you can do to put on, worst thing you could put on these things, but I think it's fun. Barely reaches over here. Yeah, with these horns come in from China. Yeah, I think they just come in kind of dirty. I don't know what the other companies do or what, but there's sometimes like little bits of shavings and stuff like that. This particular one, there's certain things I like about it. I don't like how noisy the valves are, but I think a good tech and the right kind of bouncy felts would easily fix that situation on this tuba. Yeah, I wish I knew what size bumpers I could get for this. I wonder if it matches the actual Yamaha 621C. Man, hear that? Those are so clanky loud. Ooh. I mean, it's partly the felt and it's partly just the impact, I guess. They're pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Yeah, well, I'm not getting much engagement from you guys, so at some point I'm probably going to call it quits here. Just wanted to come on because I said I was going to try to come on once a day. At least to myself. Which, yeah, is a goal that probably it's definitely better. Yeah, here, look at this one. The felt's already come undone. And it's just like a dinky little piece of nothing. That could be fixed very easily. That's probably what I'm going to do. Get off this late night podcast. Can you call it that? YouTube live podcast. Me and all three of you. Kind of in a pod. Probably should have a cast on my knee. So, podcast. Yeah. Horn does make a lot of noise in the valve area. It does make a lot of noise there. Listening from Switzerland, I can hear your valves clanking, but not your speaking voice. Maybe the levels are off. Oh, dude. Oh, well, thanks for telling me. Oh, thanks for telling me. Now you can hear my voice. Hello, Tuba Boy from Switzerland. I have a few Swiss instruments here that I'm absolutely wonderfully fond of. So, I don't know if you're one of the Swiss people, but if you were, I would thank you for your family who may have built my tubas, our extended Swiss family. So, that's cool. Now you can hear me. So I have the problem in here of if I play the tuba through this little lapel mic, or even through certain other mics that I have in here, if I play it, it will obviously overdrive this mic because it's just right there. I'm like touching the tuba and it's not great. So I have to turn that off and then I can play a note on the tuba. This is something I'm working on. It's like juggling. So I can juggle. I'm not a very good juggler, but like I can impress 80% of people who think that juggling is actually hard. And so when you learn how to juggle, or when I did, it was just you throw one ball and you catch it. One ball and catch it. And the idea is to get a real good feel for the one ball. And then you just add another ball and you get the rhythm. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you can juggle 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't. But hey, I have 3 Swiss instruments, maybe 4. And I love them. Super good. Hirschbrunner, Wilson, and a brand called DeCarbo trumpet, which is a Swiss-made trumpet. So I've been told. Now I'll play a few notes maybe. turn this off. Sorry about that. I should have just gone for, well. Yeah, sorry about that last note. I should have just gone for that. Welcome. Welcome. I haven't been doing much. Just oiled up this tuba and got all these different books I was looking at. My sight reading's crummy. But got different new books. Giuseppe Concone, Legato Etudes for Tuba, Wes Jacobs arrangement. Yeah, a lot of you have probably played some of these. I don't know. They look cool. They don't look that hard. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know which one to play. Go to the first one? Maybe. What's up? Ah, there's the other Adam. What's up, man? Just hanging out, looking at these horns. I'm probably going to get to bed pretty soon here. But hey, I came on again today. I told myself I was going to try to come on every day. So, that's not too bad. I don't know what this is. And I don't know if I can see it from here, but... It almost sounds like it should be more of a cowboy song. We could almost play it. You could kind of play this without any rhythm either. Anyway. Man, this horn can, I don't know if I love the middle. I don't know if I totally love the middle and the high register. So, get practicing. So, oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't nobody paddles the king. They just say, "That is so great, Your Majesty. Just great. Please don't chop off my head. I just love your playing. It's never been better." I'm just checking the intonation. Yeah, you get to watch my practice session. It's not much of an anything session. Ugh. But I do want to show off something maybe that I'm going to do in tomorrow's show if I go on tomorrow, which is my plan. That is my plan. Don't worry, dude. I was referring to Tuba Boy since I'm Tuba Man. Well, okay, Tuba Boy and Tuba Man. This is TubaDylan's house. I guess you guys are my knights or something. Boy, man. I'm TubaDylan, and there's Tuba Boy and Tuba Man. You guys should get practicing too, for sure. Yeah, so check this out, guys. I don't know if I'll unbox it now because JoJo wants to do it with me, and that sounds like a fun father-daughter activity. But I've got this rather inexpensive microphone, but I think it's really cool. So I want to, at some point, open it on the show and see what happens. Yeah, of course my last name is King. Look at it. Otherwise I wouldn't be one. I'm not a liar. Okay, so check this out. I picked this up. I have an unusual fascination for microphones, especially low-cost ones, even though I have some very nice high-cost microphones that I like to use. So I have the Aston Origin and the Aston Spirit, and use them both, especially the Origin, which I use as my main voiceover mic, right now at least. Yeah, we're back. 3 viewers. This is so exciting. Anyways, I'm not pitching this. I don't think anyone should necessarily go out and buy this, but JoJo really wants me to unbox this on my show, and I think I'll do it with her. So maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll go on when it's not 1:36 in the morning or whatever it is, and we'll open this. And it's sort of made for vocals and voiceover, and it's super inexpensive. But they claim it's kind of the world's most researched microphone. They tuned it perfectly, so they say, with some sort of unusual type of, it's called a single pattern. Here it is. Proprietary Ridion capsule technology. Whatever that is, that's what makes me interested in this. It's because they say you can get, they say that this mic has all the best qualities of a condenser, a dynamic, and a ribbon mic. Which is saying a lot, because those 3 types of microphones, which are devices for picking up vibrations in the magnetic field and all that, are very different in how they work and how they sound. So, but Aston, I think they did some really awesome things in designing this Origin, which I have over here, and over here, and the Spirit over here. Turn it down like this. I'm not trying to pitch this company, like I said, but I'm just sharing this with you because it gives me something to talk about. I'm going to unbox this and try it out on my voice, and I suspect it'll sound better than this little dinky plastic Chinese microphone. And like I said, I just wear this because in my dream of dreams here in my studio, I think of getting up and moving to different places and getting in front of different cameras that I have here. And that way I would always be hooked into audio with this. So it's sort of the easy one. It's the microphone that I can continue to talk to you even if I move into another part of my castle. So, yeah, this is a cool mic, I think. It's $200. Now it's all subjective if that's like a expensive mic or not to whoever would be interested in it. But I don't think it's very expensive. And this company says they put a ton of research in it, and at least we know from a ton of people that have talked about being part of their study that, you know, that they at least tried that. They got together lots of artists and people and said, you know, here's this microphone. What do you think about it? What do you think you could do better with it? And they say they used all that data to help make this. There's their motto. Okay, I'm going to hold this. I got to switch. I like this. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. The two of you Adams, I think, watching, and whoever else. Aston Element. It says, the world's first people's microphone. Like it almost makes me think it's, there you go. It almost makes me think it's like, it's obviously made in China if it says that. There it is, the world's first people's. I mean, the interesting part, I'll turn this way now. The interesting part is this thing, this proprietary Ridion capsule technology. Hey man, good to see you here. Cool tuba, the little Mack. Yeah, sorry, it didn't sound very good, but look, I just was tuning a few notes after I oiled it up. So, and my sight reading is so rusty, and you know, being live in sight reading, it's like freaky deaky. So, anyway, and I don't know, you know, maybe I'll play something before I go, just for kicks and tubas. Oh, we're getting more viewers now. Now we're up to 3. Now, you probably see 3 viewers when you see how many people are watching as the actual viewer, but I'm in a category, being that I am TubaDylan, in the category that every concurrent viewer you see is actually 1 million viewers. So if you watch, and sometimes it goes from 3 to 4, so that's usually when they turn on parts of the internet in India, and I go from 3 to 4 million, which is rare. You usually have to get the Indian audience to start getting towards 4 or 5 million concurrent viewers. But hey, if I can get maybe another million viewers, so if we go to 3 to 4, we might have 4 million viewers, then we might get going with something serious here. But that's, I think I'd have to get pretty much the Middle East and parts of Eastern Central Europe for that to actually happen, you know. But yeah, I'm going to open this. Anyone who watches this live video, let's see. Am I turning it the right way? I'm not a good showcaser. But I discussed this with my daughter, Giorgio, how much I liked the idea of this microphone. Oh, 100 million viewers for, yeah, maybe. Like, I'm trying, I gotta be humble, dude. Like, I don't want people to know the truth. That I can have 300 million viewers right now, you know. But it's worth it. It's worth it to have that many viewers. Because when you know you're speaking to 300 million people, you know that you could stop any time and just share a few seconds of that time, just trade it for gobs and gobs of money. But I'm not doing that here, folks. I'm continuing my conversation with you because I care about you. And I do actually mean that, even though I'm trying to act silly right now. Yeah. Now we're up to 400 million viewers. This is incredible. This is incredible. Thank you. Down to 300 million. Well, like I said, if we actually hit the 500 million mark, I might go all night, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to go chill out with my dogs and chit chat with my beautiful wife. If you're watching, go to modern_minimal_mini on the Instagram. And that's one of the other things we do. So we take photographs. Yeah, I mean, like, how much do we love our dogs? I don't know. If a lot of tuba players I know, a lot have dogs. But then again, a lot of Americans have dogs. I've had cats and dogs, and I much prefer dogs. So I just think dogs are the most wonderful creatures that God developed for people. He obviously knew what he was doing. I'm going to create this sort of predatory animal that a person can shape as their own shepherd. Like, he made people to be shepherds, and he also made these animals to sort of hunt that type of sheep, but you can get them to control them. It's amazing. Yeah. I've played a king tuba. One of the tubas at my junior high was a king tuba. So, no, I haven't owned a king tuba yet, but my very first trombone was a king. We wouldn't say it was a 3B. It was their student model 3B. So whatever they called it, 500 or something like that. 600 million viewers. Whoa, dude. Thanks for that update. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, I'm going to stay on just for a little bit longer. This is amazing. So for those of you tuning in, you don't understand that YouTube has changed their algorithms, and they are now displaying one viewer for every 100 million. I explained it earlier and said that it was for every million viewer, but like I said, I was being just trying to kind of downplay it. You know, like politicians do. But I'm not running for office, and if I ever did, I don't know, I won't. And if I did, I would hope you don't vote for me. Because that's a big responsibility. Of course, my brother, he wanted to be president when he was growing up. So, and my dad told him that you cannot have a king in America who is also a president. You just can't. One of these days, I'm going to get the studio to work. I'm going to take the world by storm. $400 million viewers. It's going down now. It's time to say goodnight. I'm starting to sweat. Tired. I do know that I'll have a good amount of work tomorrow. I love you guys. Whoever's there, whoever's spending the weirdest late night time with me and wants to hear my late night raps. You don't want to hear that. Oh man. I think if I was going to drop a rap, to be totally honest, I would have to have at least a couple beers. And I don't drink very much, but I think I would have to do that. You don't listen to rap? You gotta be kidding, man. Rap is the future of music, man. Oh, well, no, it's not. It's the past, right? Because rap's been around. What is the future? I don't know. One thing that's really awesome and unusual and crazy about our times that maybe some of you, Adam, grew up with, but me being a Gen Xer, didn't have, is the access to almost the entire catalog of recorded music in my phone, in my iPad, on my computer, in the speakers that are set up in my house. Like, it kind of blows me away. Like, if anywhere, any song that's ever been recorded practically, even obscure Crystal Records things from Roger Bobo are up there, and you can listen to it. If you pay for it, you have to subscribe or pay for the tracks. But I do the subscription, and I get everything. You know, that blows my mind because I had racks of CDs, and it would blow my mind seeing my dad. At my dad's house, he had, well, at his house in LA, he had a whole room that was just records. The whole entire room. Wall to wall. Top to bottom, like all the way to the ceiling. And the custom shelves, every inch of it. It was pretty crazy. But I had CDs, and it seemed like I had that many, as many CDs as he did. But now, it's all in my phone. It's all on my iPad. It's all in the cloud. Of course, if whatever this cloud is someday gets blown away, that's going to be it for that music. I mean, but if I do have power, and I may have a CD player, and I do have some CDs in the attic. So if the whole entire grid goes down, I think I have a way to play music. That is such a sidetrack right there. Oh, I had 700 million? Wow, I wasn't paying attention. That is pretty great. Oh, man. I love that you're there cheering me on. That's the best. Oh, 400 million. Oh, but 3 likes. That's amazing. I'll take it. Yeah, I've turned monetization off. I had it on for everything, not because I still haven't taken my money out of the Google Bank, or whatever they call it. They've bugged me several times to do it, and I've just kept it in there. It's not a whole lot of money, but that Google says they owe me for my YouTube videos. At one point I thought, well, if I'm gonna do YouTube videos, I should just monetize everything. At least the more videos you have, it's like a tiny bit more money. And it is perpetual, like those videos I have, they'll always be sitting there, and someone can always come upon the first time some idiot played Super Mario Brothers on YouTube. It was me, and they'll watch that one or whatever. I thought, if I monetize everything, then someday my kids will have this tiny little income. I mean, just like my music royalties, like I'll go to my kids, they'll have like tiny, like little income from the royalties, YouTube and music royalties. But It's not much, guys. It's like, it varies, but it's like $20 to $25 a month. So, but I mean, I don't have a big channel, and I don't promote it, and I don't really try to do anything with it. So, I mean, I could probably make $30 a month if I really tried hard. Thank you, Jesse. Thanks for joining our chat. We have now 600 million concurrent viewers. You might see the number 6, but YouTube has been downgrading some of the people that they're set against, trying to censor. YouTube has had a really big thing against tubas, especially lately. A lot of tubas and a lot of brass instruments are the color orange, including some of the background in my studio. And apparently, if you talk about the color orange in a positive way, or you use the color orange in your set, or you play an instrument that's the color orange, you could get downgraded in your YouTube algorithm. That's been happening to me lately. So what you see as 6 concurrent viewers is actually 600 million. So they're disguising it by literally 100 million viewers. Just so you know, all of you who are on there, we just want to get that straight tonight on this live stream here. And as we're winding down, I'm going to remember to tune in tomorrow or sometime soon, where I will bring on the cutest little girl who encouraged me to buy this microphone despite her mother not wanting me to own any microphones, because I probably have 100 microphones. And who needs that many microphones? Like, nobody needs that many. I had a question. Is pursuing a performance degree worth it? There's not many orchestras out there that pay well, or that will have a spot available soon. And if they do, getting the gig is hard. Oh man. Okay, so getting the gig is really hard, number one. Number two, a lot of the people that are in the gigs right now don't have a gig. So let that set in, because that's wacky, right? It's Ivan. All right. I got Ivan Hemmons on here, old school trombone player, friend of mine. That's very exciting. And we're up to 700 million concurrent viewers. Ivan, I don't know if you heard, but YouTube has been messing with my channel and my algorithms. And on my live streams, I've done some research to this, that with every concurrent viewer that you're seeing, there's actually 100 million more. So it's building and building in popularity like no one quite understands. And a lot of my audience is in India, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and Siberia, believe it or not. And in Orange County, California. Oh, you heard the thing about the orange. Okay, yeah, you heard the thing about. That's a problem. That is a problem. They don't like orange, and I happen to be a fan of orange. I like pink. Apparently, this is a pink shirt, and it might actually be the worst thing you can wear, just because it has little lines. But my cameras are pretty good, so there might not be picking up any what they call moire, which is the shimmer effect from little lines on clothes. Yeah, we're up to 800 million viewers. This is blowing my mind. Like, this is super exciting. I have people from California talking about oranges with me. This is amazing. Looks clear to you. Oh, cool. Well, I know Ivan would tell me what's up. Yeah, I was telling people before, Ivan and everyone, I got this kind of neat microphone. I'm not pitching this mic or telling anyone to go buy it or whatever, but I have this extreme interest in microphones. And this is a $200 microphone that was super well researched, that has a different kind of technology. It says proprietary Ridion capsule technology. And I plan to open this tomorrow at some weird point. If I was really a broadcaster and a professional, I would tell you what time I'm going to do it. But I can't do that. It'll just have to be whatever time I feel like it, which is how my show goes. Oh, does it look blue? Okay, well, it might be blue. I was told that it was pink. I am colorblind and am not good at that. But it might look blue. Maybe I don't know what looks blue. Yeah. This is so exciting now. 700 million viewers around the world. I just don't know what to say. Very exciting, very exciting. I think we'll have to bring up some of the soundtrack here, just because this is just epic and just very exciting. Let's see here. Let's find something that might work. This might not work because I never know what I'm going to get here. We'll see. It might not even play. There we go. So we're playing out the TubaDylan show here, live right now from Charlotte, North Carolina. If you've joined us here for some hot tuba talk and some action, come back tomorrow at whatever time it happens to be on. How would you know? Well, you hit the like button, the bing bong of the ding dong. That way, when I go live from here, you can come on and you could say, I'm here with you, live. And we can talk about whatever we feel like. We could talk about tubas, life. We could talk about the generation gap, COVID, how it's affecting our families. We can talk about love, peace, harmony, the fact that Jesus Christ has a kingdom and it's coming to this earth. I love all of you. You all take care. Thank you for tuning in. We could talk about King Kong, Batman. Not Batman, not Batman. Batman's so overdone. There's too many Batmans. Peace to all of you, peace and love. See you all tomorrow at some point. As long as the internet stays alive, we still have power. And I don't fall down the stairs and hit my head. Have a good night.